Hey Jason, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Al, how are you today?
I'm doing amazing. We are Saturday at Brickcan and it's a bit of a quiet time, so I'm going to interview Jason and cover the healthcare tribute. So my first question is, what was your inspiration for designing this mock?
I'm retired Army, the U.S. Army. I did 20 years, and then I was kind of looking for a different profession to do once I retired. And at the time, I had like a 1-year-old when I retired, and I was like, how can I spend more time with them? And I wanted to kind of go in the health field. So I became a nurse. I'm actually a nurse at an elementary school, which is like a mile away from my house. And so I kind of like the hospital themes. I have quite a few of the most recent ones. And then this latest set that had come out, I can't remember the exact number that it was. It actually had red in it versus the lime. Oh. And being from the Seattle, Tacoma, Washington area, we're Seattle Sounders fans, which is green and blue. So I switched out all the red with lime. And I was like, I can't just do the actual set itself. I need to kind of change it. And again, being a nursing student at the time, I took like 1 day of studying to kind of build this in like 4 hours. But my plan is to do like 2 columns. Okay. And like with a catwalk going across, so it looks like an H. Yeah. And kind of give it more detail and depth, and kind of probably put some older ambulance sets in there as well to kind of show some history of how the sets have gone through. If you were to look into this...
So without further ado, yep. I'm going to actually veil Jason's healthcare tribute. Okay, so please continue.
So if you were to look into some of the sections in here, you'll see that some of them don't quite, the pieces don't match up with the set that I modeled this off of. So I took like the optometrist office, off of an older Lego hospital set. There was another set. It was the typical white one with like some red in it. Yep. That one had the, I think that had the X-ray room. So I put the X-ray room. I kind of took little parts of some of the older hospitals and incorporated them into this build.
Got it. And so, okay, why don't you talk a little bit about this portion of the mock on the right-hand side, so I can see like the ambulance.
So this is an operating room, which I guess I can tell my cart fell over. Okay. So I guess I'll have to fix that. But the operating room was not part of this particular, the newer hospital, but part of an older hospital. So I kind of put that in there and made these custom medical carts. Yep. I made like some beds down there because hospitals have a lot of rooms for patients to be in. Right. These actually open up, but given the space that I'm in, I can't open it up to display these. This right here is my sister's little trinket that she puts on builds that she likes, so I added it to the foliage. Nice. This, I didn't modify this, but I thought about modifying the ambulance. But I just kind of took the guy that came with it just to kind of build something quickly.
Bringing him into the hospital.
Yep. And if you look at the front door, the sig fig that's pushing the wheelchair is actually Jen from Lego Masters Season 1. That is her sig fig. I have quite a few sig figs from other Lego Masters that when I build the hospital that I have, envisioned in my head, I will incorporate them into the build as well. Yeah,
so there's the operating room.
Yep, operating room. There is, let's see if I can just kind of hold it up. The optometrist office, which these components came from an older hospital, along with the operating room as well. Yeah. The bathroom is typically hidden based off the original build, so at some point I might try to adjust it. You have to have a place where you have a newborn future Lego Master. Right.
And then down below here, this is like the entrance, waiting area. And let me see if I can pan over to this side. Okay. It's almost like checking into the appointment.
Yep.
So definitely love all of the details in each of these compartments. How long did it take you to make this?
I want to say it was like 4 or 5 hours. It was just one day. It was like 3 years ago, me trying to just get in what I could while I was a nursing student and while my son was at school.
Yeah.
And you know, being a nursing student, now being a nurse, and then having a toddler. He'll be 5 soon, and him and I build together, but I can't always build for myself.
Yep.
But I'm kind of getting closer to that. I finally have my Lego studio set up for the most part, just putting the pieces in.
Yeah.
Like over the years, I purchased all the pieces to build the bigger hospital I want to.
Oh.
This actually particular set, the original Lego set is like 1/2, and all I did was mirror it. I flipped another second set around, but I have like 10 of those sets to get all the pieces.
Okay.
And then I purchased more pieces. So the ideas I have in my head for other builds as well, I'm starting to kind of get the pieces in and stuff that I need, so that way my son can help me and we can build them together.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say thank you for the interview. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but this was incredible. Thanks again, Jason.